Hello and welcome back to another video. It's Amico time. Hope you enjoyed my April Fool joke. Yes, of course the Amico's not coming, and I think that's what's led to this. And thanks very much to JM Delos Santos for the heads up on this. And also I've heard from Jan Ong and Andrew Vrba about it as well. And I know a few people will have made a video by the time I've got this online. I'll get this online for Monday, I think. Because I could put it up for Sunday, but you tend to find hits for vlogs not really there on a Sunday, because I think people sort of realise they've got better things to do than listen to people waffling away and burping and farting to Amico nonsense. So we have... dear oh dear. Oh, I think DJC's finally realised the Amico's not coming out. It's taken him a long time, and don't worry, I'm at nearly the 6-minute mark, and I'm certainly not going to go through all 2 hours of this nonsense. I've listened to a few minutes of this, and that seems to be where they stopped talking about it. So, yeah. DJC has an announcement. Yeah, let's see what it is. I can't wonder, because it's what he should have done at the start of the year when he said, "Oh, I'm still continuing with this," just making himself look even more of a Let's go anyway. We got in the house, as the youth would say, obviously DJC, Panda Shield 2000. God, I mean those videos of his were so embarrassing. He even removed them from YouTube, I think. I mean, the amount of technical work he put into those was quite staggering. If he actually put that work into a proper job, you know, he could actually make something of his life, perhaps. If he actually took all that study or whatever he does with technical wizardry, if he put that into hair growth, my God, he'd have a full barnet. If he put it into a full English breakfast, Nick would be very happy as well. He's licking his lips just thinking about it. Mike Mullis, he does pop up at some point. Mike Mullis. And Rab sitting there. He's not stalking the streets anymore. Oh, the flamingo. Yes, of course. Let's go.
So, I want to make an announcement. We are taking a vacation from Amico Forever. So you guys know. So this will be, yeah, right. Boo.
Boo or boo earns. Why would you boo it? I mean, Rab will have to spend time with his wife on a Wednesday evening or whenever they make it. Nick will have to I think Nick would make a lot more money if he stopped doing the Geeks with Cash channel and just did a mukbang channel, so he just eats on camera. He would be, he'd be coining it in, I tell you.
I am not giving up on Amico. 100% still supported. I'm still testing. I absolutely love it.
The only thing you're testing is our patience. You're not testing a unit. It's just a Raspberry Pi in a box.
There's a lot of stuff I myself need time to do, and there's a couple shows I have ideas for. And
well, like things you have, things you're trying to find time to do, like get some fresh air.
A bunch of other stuff I want to pursue. So until we get in like Amico news again.
What do you mean again? You haven't had any there hasn't been any since the box editions scam came out.
I don't want to change the show. I want to.
No, you'll just cancel it.
Keep Amico Forever. I don't.
Yeah, he's. Oh dear. This is like when Sky announced. I know this is going back to the old analog days of Sky. They had Sky 1, and then a bit later they had Sky 2, and I'm talking like the late 90s. And they had Sky 2, and it was it was largely a repeats channel. I don't think they bothered having. There was no sort of online access then. They didn't really bother having new shows on Sky 2, I don't think. Although they did sometimes have imported shows like Beverly Hills 90210 that was sort of new to UK TV. Excuse me. But they certainly weren't going to put The Simpsons on Sky 2, for example. And then one day that was the whole completely trumpeted for going online, and so for going on air. And then about a year later, they brought out a National Geographic channel, which took the same slot that Sky 2 was on. Now they didn't announce that Sky 2 was being closed. No. They just sort of forgot about that. They just sort of knocked that to the back of the net, and well, that means it's the good thing. They just sort of knocked that to the back of wherever, just back of beyond, and just champions National Geographic coming out. So yeah, Sky 2 just quietly got rested, as they say, or forgotten about in reality. So that's what's happening with this. He's just sort of obviously DJC couldn't get away with just forgetting about Amico Forever. He has to say something. So he's just obviously going out when he has an even number, but like a sort of a multiple of 25 anyway. He's got to a point where you certainly couldn't go for another 25 episodes just to bring it up to 100. So yeah, he's just calling time on it now. Basically, this will be the last one. There will not be any more Amico Forever. I would bet DJC's beanie cap on it.
I don't want to change the name. I don't want to end it. I don't want to
lose your virginity.
I don't want to turn it into a different show. I want to keep this panel with Rab speaking his knowledge, with Nick being
speaking his knowledge,
being the voice of reason, with me
Nick being the voice of reason. Use this in your clip.
Making zero sense and just being a goofy fanboy. It
Phoenix bringing the shine.
Yeah,
absolutely.
It works exactly. It absolutely works, and I want to
look at the screen. Otherwise, I'll go blind because of his flare.
So I want to keep it Amico forever, and it will go on forever. We are just going to take, I guess.
Well, it won't go on forever. I mean, 100 years' time, we'll all be dead. Who's going to be hosting it then?
The spring break, a little vacation, but as soon as there is
spring break, can you imagine DJC going to spring break? In fact, we're sort of getting into spring now. Well, we're supposed to have been. About a week ago, we did have spring weather for one day. That's what it's like in the UK. And just like after that, it just went cold again. And all shitty and rainy and all the rest of it. And it's just gone crap again. So yeah, one day of spring is all we're budgeted for. So it's just, it just sucks over here. But spring break, can you imagine, DJC getting hot and sweaty with the young 18-year-olds in their bikinis. Just hope DJC brings his budgie smugglers.
Solid Amico news, and no one cry. Stop crying, everyone.
I don't even know if
we will be back.
I do need a break.
I have a work coming up, and I have a lot of family coming in next Wednesday for Passover and Easter, so it is.
Good religion. That made up nonsense.
That is right. Passover is next Wednesday.
Oh, Mike Miller speaks. He must be trapped in a box if he's not on camera. Next Wednesday. Is that which one is it? I was thinking. Wednesday. So I started thinking of Pancake Day. That's not a religious thing, is it? It's Pancake Tuesday. Ash Wednesday. Is that Passover? I don't know. I think I'll have pancakes.
Couple of weeks of reprieve.
John!
I'm going to go see the Super Mario Brothers movie. I think that...
Okay, so Nick's going to pass his next few months by going to see a film that runs for 93 minutes. That's how Nick's going to spend his time. That will not take you very long. Oh my God. Someone's trolling as John Alvarado again. Yeah, of course that's really the real avocado.
That's what I'm going to do.
All right, so I think I will speak for everybody in the chat.
Yeah, if that really was John Avocado, and if they had a brain, they'd be ripping him a new one. It's not him at all. They not had a video on the YouTube channel for over a year, and that was just the fake switching onto the console.
And around the world, and you'll have to excuse my language. I don't normally do this, but this is poppycock.
Good Lord! How can you use language like that? Well, I'll go to the foot of our stairs. Heavens to Murgatroyd, honestly.
Oh my goodness!
Utter poppycock.
Goodness.
That's almost as bad as shenanigans.
Do I need to just take this show over while you're gone and just hold the fork down for you? Because I could do that. I really can't, but I really could. But I really can't.
Well, he's supposed to have a family as well. Maybe they don't want to speak to him, especially not after that video he did with his son, where he embarrassed his son royally. Woody Pops.
You can't take this show. You could start your own Amico show. I'm
No,
not ending the show. I'm not ending the
Don't-
show. We're just taking a break.
Start the
We're going on
presses.
vacation.
Well, I
We have
was merely offering to babysit while you were on vacation.
If he starts his own Amico show, we come back and we have beef. Like we need.
Well, here
like,
you go.
gang signs
Here you
and
go. See, this is
Yeah.
John Avocado, what if I make up some news for next week? You see, these clowns think it's really him. It's never been him. Just so utterly ridiculous.
keep it. John
the
says,
whole
"What if I
thing.
make up some news for next week?"
There you go, John.
I
That's
think
smart
all of
thinking,
us,
John.
Me, you, and Mike just need to get back to doing our testing and working.
Yeah. So, if that really was him, they'd be questioning him about where's the $18 million gone. It's not him.
I think
smart
all
thinking,
of us,
John.
Me, you, and Mike just need to get back to doing our testing and working on getting this console out, right?
Yes.
No, but I that would be great too. You can, if you give me a ship date, we will start right back up next week.
A ship date. He should give him even if it was the real one. They should give him a ship date anyway, just to fucking wind him up.
Guarantee you.
It's coming out on the 32nd of December.
I will
I think it's 75
I
episodes.
will even
we've
not
had
skip Passover.
In 75 episodes, I think we've had 2.
Well, did you say he's not going to do Passover?
I think it's 75
I
episodes.
will even
we've
not
had
skip Passover.
2.
Not skip Passover. I thought he meant he'd not do Passover. I mean, you can skip Passover, Mike Mullis, because religion is fucking bullshit wank. So you may as well. You're completely wasting your time.
In 75 episodes, I think we've had 2 breaks. There may have
And
been a
they've only
third
been
one in
like
there.
1 week, I think.
Yeah, we have
there was
taken
one where I think it was
very
2
little
weeks.
breaks on this show, and that's the main reason. It's
We got nothing better to do, have you?
I don't
All
want
I-
this to burn out. I don't want this magic to go, and it's
Magic. Oh God. There's no magic. The magic went with the $18 million.
seems to there's nothing going on right now, and when there is, we're at show 75. So
Yeah, exactly. We were all surprised.
God bless. Thank you so much
More religious shite.
for everyone watching for 75 episodes.
Oh my God,
we are
yes, we're
still
not
going
pulling
to
the
go.
blood. Holy cow.
We're just
Yeah.
waiting.
Can I
Panda.
interrupt this, guys? Yeah, he's talking like it's a funeral. I think we've talked about this for this week.
Kevin Alvarado.
Hey, Kevin.
There's a few things we want to do with the
Is he related?
show's format and kind of think about some. We've been kind of kicking around some ideas about some things we'd like to change.
Like the title, the whole Amico nonsense, everyone involved.
Some new
Just
ideas
new
that we'd
things
like to
we wanna
institute.
do on it.
Yeah, I think Rab needs to go in an institution.
And things that we want to focus on.
Oh God, TJ Ferreira. He's a fucking idiot. He he unfriended. I mean, I've said this before. He unfriended me on Facebook ages ago, and then when I asked, I left it a couple of days. No, sorry. So I left it a couple of days before I actually got around to asking him. And I saw his friends list had increased, and when I asked him why he unfriended me, he said, "Oh, I'm just slimming down my friends list." After his friends list numbers went up. So in other words, because around that time I was, making my Amico videos and stating exactly what I think of them, he decided to unfriend me just because I was being honest about the Amico. He's as fucking fake as they come.
And I think
Yeah.
we've been going like week to week, and we
Yeah.
really haven't been able to institute
Exactly.
too many of those. So we'd like to take a little bit of time to just go behind the scenes and do a couple of dry runs of some of those and just see how some of that
Yes.
works.
What? Do a dry run of alternate shows?
Go behind the scenes and do a couple of dry runs of some of those and just see how some of that
Yes.
works.
No. If you're going to have a new show, you would test it out live. That's the only way you're going to get feedback on whether it's any good or not. It's like a comedian when they write new jokes. They don't sort of sit at home and laugh at them to themselves. They test them out in front of an audience. And if they work, they work. If they don't, they don't, and they write something else. This whole thing's one big joke.
Using this little break period, I think is going to be a good thing for the show. It might
Yeah, good thing for the show. Yeah, like just cancelling everything. It's a step forward. Just completely scrap everything. It's a real bonus for the whole Amico.
Be able to allow us to institute some of those things we've been talking about. So
yeah, so just turn the subs off for a minute. Shut up. There is nothing going on for a long time, says Freddie H. Still have some hope left for an Amico date. How? Why do you have hope left? Even these clowns don't seem to have it. Otherwise, they continue this nonsense.
Yeah, it's a a little bit of a spring break. We're all going to go. We'll come back with a nice little tan.
You can tan even if you went in a tanning salon.
Hopefully, no warrants or records.
I can't promise.
Yeah, why are you?
Well, Brad must get a warrant for or arrest for stalking the streets at night.
You're gonna ruin all my fun.
No comment.
Well, cheers.
Is he drinking out of a gravy boat?
Oh, still can't figure out how to drink it.
Use a proper bloody glass.
Ah, I love it.
Get a straw.
Yeah, should have a straw.
Guys, we're just taking a break.
Yeah, like friends, we were on a break.
A very long break. No, but we will be back. We're just waiting. I want to come back when we do.
They're all going to find a new Wednesday show. Like, we were on a break. It's okay.
And I have a lot of stuff that I want to.
I thought Pan. Oh, he changed his name to Lex Luthor. I thought Panda Sub was staring down DJC's crotch there.
Pursue too, guys. So
Overused 90s reference.
We'll talk more about that at the end because we want to get into this week's topic is pretty much Intellivision and a couple stuff about some new games and some legacy and some trivia and some fun stuff. So
I think we were going to cover game preservation too.
Yeah, and that is funny that you brought that up because that is our first topic, sir.
Yeah, and I sort of suggested this one, and I know Mike touched on this one yesterday a little bit.
Yeah, we talked.
I don't watch
touch on it.
So I'm not sure.
I'll probably touch on it again on Retro Brew.
I'm sorry. What did you say?
I don't want to hear about them touching anything. That's that sounds wrong. That's wrong. And I think, oh God, he's just like gone mad, and he's appeared on camera.
Oh, he's really there! I didn't know. I was kidding.
It's Mr. Wegman himself.
Yes, I am in this. Hold on, let me give you guys the
Looks like he's in bloody supermarket.
wide screen. Hold on.
Mike's gotten to the point where he's really like starting.
He's in like bloody Tesco or whatever the American equivalent is.
Guy now. Serious weight now. So now he's all.
So now he's stalking the streets.
You say something to me?
Store.
Right.
Oh, now he's gone away again. Thank God for that. Right. What else have we got for you? Oh, just before I forget, let's just have a look down at some of the comments, because there are a few comments. Just make sure we get them all. Just go to newest first. So, Sneed Chucky. Oh, he's sad. Big new stuff coming soon. Yeah, of course there is. Blah, 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 blah. The end of an era, says Janong. Hello, John. Relax, guys. It's just a break. That's all. You know who I'm talking to. Yes, you. Why are you watching this? Whatever. Interstellar levels of coke never seen before in the entire history of human experience, says a waking bear. Retro Texan Toys, final nail in the coffin. You guys gave it the old college try at least. I'm filming this late at night. A waking bear, coping and sneezing is all we have now. What is sneed? I've heard of that's come up as like is it some sort of urban dictionary thing? I don't know. I'm old. I don't understand this language. But DJC has another video that he brought out. Can you guess on what date? Inside the Amico, episode 1, the controller. Now, until I saw what this video was actually about, until I think it was Andrew Vrba who told me about it, I thought maybe DJC had finally snapped and he was actually opening the thing up. But because after all, nothing is coming out, so there's no realistic NDA to stop me talking about it. And Yeah, maybe he had finally cracked it, opened it up, and cracked the thing open. But anyway, let's have a look.
I think I can use this Phillips.
Come on. Chugging it out.
All right, here we have it. So we're just gonna go ahead and turn this over.
Now, I will go through the comments. Someone said there's like an old style charging port, but that is the USB-C, not an older USB.
And I think we can get right.
It's obviously not a Phillips head like he's talking about.
In here with the Phillips screwdriver.
And yeah, it's basically 2 minutes of just the thing saying April Fools. So that's it. That's DJC's amazing April Fool joke. Laugh, I nearly voted Tory. Anyway, let's have a look at the comments. So there are quite a few comments, even though it says 4. So let's just see it before he deletes them all. Hunter Green, we should have seen it coming. The Amico is the longest April Fool's joke in history. Yeah, well done. Yeah, I could, thumb these up, but because he banned me from his channel, he shadow banned me. My thumbs up won't show. The numbers won't count. So DJC is the biggest April Fool of all time. So I do agree with it. Canadian Gamers laughing as well. Funky the Monkey, a pure lack of self-awareness unsubbed. Rodolfo emojis. I was going to say, sorry I haven't been around, Chuck, been busy at work and stuff. I'll catch up, miss the channel. Who's missing this? This is kind of sad, exactly. Bing, bang, boop, boing, boyo, cuckoo, amico. Got you. Oh, good lord. Scratches, well done. What a joke of a video, absolutely. But it still has the old charging port. Old style charging port. Well, your design is like 3 or 4 years old by this point. Well, it's not an old style charging port unless USB-C is old style. It's certainly the one that's even on my mobile phone from about 5 years ago. And yeah, so it's the current one. Hello Jan, very disappointing video. This is not funny at all and insults all the people who lost their investments and pre-order money. DJC doesn't care at this moment because he's just lost the plot anyway. $18 million, everyone. A waking bear, yikes. So there we go, that's DJC's April Fool's joke. So, yeah. Great, isn't it? And just to show you, just highlight the what's it over the bar. April Fool's, it's just all the same. Oh yeah, then it just goes. Here we go. In fact, when he put that in, look, he recorded it like, rather than just chop it out and stick it onto his video, he actually recorded it live from one of their videos and actually left his bloody mouse pointer on there, Divvy. And yeah, it's gone away for a silly little exit then. There's no post-credit scene. So yeah, that's it. That's the end of the Amico. So, I'll call time on this now. Anyway, yeah, in the meantime, please... I can't even think how to end it. Anyway, please comment below. Please like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe if you haven't already, click on the bell for all notifications. Q Genesis.